Hi, there is Bibi Cameron and welcome to the second part of this video tutorial to show you how I made wafer paper flowers using Blossom Builder Punch from Stampin' Up! And how I easily stamp on wafer paper to create this colorful flower. In the part 1 of this video, I made a plain white flower using only Blossom Builder Punch. Today I will be using Bunch of Blossoms stamp set that coordinates with the punch. And you can get the stamp set in English version, German, or French. And you can buy any of these products in my independent Stampin' Up! Shop. Please find the links in the video description. Okay, so the first thing you need to make this flower is wafer paper. I got this paper from eBay. They sell package of 5, 10, 20 sheets or as many as you need. And it comes with a texture side, like this one. And in the back is kind of glossy. We are going to stamp over the texture side. Two other important supplies are quality food coloring. I use this one. This is Wilton. And you also are going to need a Stampin' Up! Sponge daubers. Okay, this is Bunch of Blossoms stamp set, and this is a 2-step stamp set. This means that it has stamps that you can overlay to create one single image. So I'm going to use the stamps I'm showing here. They were clear, but as I've been using them with food coloring, they already got these food colors. And don't worry about that, that's completely normal and do not affect the stamping. And now I'm going to use the daubers just to apply the food coloring on the stamp, and a simple stamp, just like that. Avoid applying excess of food coloring on the stamp to avoid stains on the paper, like this one here. And just go ahead. You will notice that using Stampin' Up! Daubers to do this, you will have a better control in the food coloring application on the stamp and no mess. I tried to use sponges and I got food coloring everywhere. I'm stamping the outline of the large and small petals at this moment, and now I will be using another stamps in the set to fill these petals with color. Remember, you can make this project in any color you want. There is a wide variety of food coloring, professional food coloring like this one that you can use. I won't recommend to use liquid food coloring because it's not going to work. I tried to get some green food color for Wilton in the craft shop at the corner, and they didn't have it in this moment. So I just said, okay, I'm going ahead and I'm going to use the generic ones, which are in the supermarket. And I'm going to show you here what happened with those colors. I tried to mix them together. I make a mess here and there. They didn't blend well, and most importantly, I could not stamp with this. So don't waste your money. Don't get this liquid food coloring because they are not going to work. So I ended up, in my desperation, because I need some green for this flower, I ended up painting the whole sheet of wafer paper and then cutting out the leaves from there. And I will tell you a little secret, and don't tell anybody, but next day these leaves were completely white. So if you are looking for durability of color, you need to use professional food coloring to do this, okay? Now I'm going to start punching the petals using Blossom Builder Punch. And I'm going to start by inserting the paper in the punch from right to left. That will make easier the punching, just inserting the paper from right to left. Once I finish the petals, I start making the leaves, and to do that, I just use one of the leaves as template to cut a bunch of them, like so, and then I use water to give them a little bit of shape. I'm not so worried about doing this perfectly because once I apply water, the paper is going to change the shape anyway. I explained this already in the first part of this video, so I don't see it so necessary to repeat that information. And now to paste the petals on the cookie, I'm going to use icing. This is ready-made icing, as I said also in the first part of the video. And I just start pasting the petals like so. So I'm adding here 5 large petals, and I'm going to use 4 small, but you can add as many petals as you want. going to add some sweet pearls to the center. And in my previous video, I also mentioned that I found easier to apply these pearls using syrup instead the icing, because they do not paste well on that icing. You have to use a tool or something or touch to mash the cookie with your fingers. I don't like that too much. I would prefer to use syrup, but I just didn't do it in this opportunity, so I'm just doing this like that. This is how the stamped wafer paper is looking so far. And to finish this flower, all I have to do is to add the leaves. And I'm going to add the leaves also using icing. And to serve this cookie, I'm going to place it on a metallic doily. I'm going to add a little tag like that. And I'm going to place it on a nice plate.
Hey, hey. Step it up worldwide. Here we go.
And that's all for today. I hope you like this idea to use Blossom Builder Sponge and make wafer paper flowers. Don't forget to watch the part 1 of this video, subscribe to my channel, visit my blog for more ideas or inspiration, or to order Stampin' Up! Products anytime. Thank you very much for watching and happy crafting. Bye!
Living fast asleep, waiting for life to wake me, when all of a sudden I realize all of the beauty in front of my eyes. When I take light and see it as art, I take my passion and share it from the heart.